Secretary of State Marco Rubio appeared in a Miami courtroom today. Rubio is on the witness list for the trial of former South Florida Congressman David Rivera. Rivera, who at one point was roommates with Rubio, is accused of secretly lobbying for Venezuela's government during the first Trump administration. Prosecutors say Rivera worked on behalf of ousted Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and used his political connections to try to ease U.S. pressure on the socialist country of Venezuela. Rivera has denied any wrongdoing. Let's bring in NBC News correspondent Jesse Kirsch, who's following this one. Jesse, this is a sitting Secretary of State testifying in a federal trial in a courtroom. Why is he there, and how big a deal is this?
Yeah, I don't want to say unprecedented, Kate, but it is largely unprecedented. This is something that we have not seen in over 40 years, with a member of a sitting presidential cabinet testifying in a criminal trial. And I was in the courthouse in an overflow room watching, along with several members of the press, as Secretary Rubio took the stand. And I have to say, from the outset, there were certainly indications of this being an unusual situation. The judge made a note to the jury that they are going out of order. Instead of doing cross-examination of a previous witness, they were moving on to Secretary Rubio, in a reference to the fact that they're trying to accommodate his schedule. When he was asked if he's employed, he laughed, or smiled, I should say, and said he has two jobs, referring to being Secretary of State and National Security Advisor to President Trump. So there were moments like that peppered throughout. And I'm just looking back at my notes here as well at the very end of some of the testimony, when the defense attorney for Rubio's old friend, who's seen in that image there with him, was done questioning Rubio. Rubio had a copy of his own book at the stand that the lawyer had given him, and Secretary Rubio asked the lawyer if he wanted it back. The judge joked, "Do you want him to autograph it?" And the lawyer actually had him sign that copy of the book, Kate.
All right, Jesse Kirsch for us. Jesse, thanks.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or watch live on our YouTube channel.